He's got big teeth.
So do I.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is just around the corner. With its release scheduled for October 20th, 2023, fans have been eagerly awaiting any news about the game. From new gameplay mechanics to the return of classic villains, we've got the inside scoop on Insomniac's Marvel Spider-Man 2. So sit back and get ready to swing into action like our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man with our comprehensive guide to everything you should know about Spider-Man 2. As we all know, Spider-Man 2 is going to be a PS5 exclusive, and no PC release date has been announced by Insomniac, so PC fans will have to wait for more than a year, just like previous PC ports. Additionally, its size has been revealed in a post on Twitter by a user. Spider-Man CD confirmed that the stats had been revealed on the back of the Spider-Man 2 limited edition console bundle retail box. It's time to clear out your PlayStation 5's SSD because it has been confirmed that Spider-Man 2 will require a minimum of 98 GB of free space. It's not the biggest game by any means, but it doubles the size of Spider-Man 2018. Now let's talk about the story. Spider-Man 2's narrative kicks off 10 months after the events of Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales. With every character looking a little bit different from their previous editions, Miles is facing a crucial moment, applying to college and confronting his father's murderer, Mr. Negative. This will shape his superhero journey. Peter gets the symbiote from Harry, showing Harry's vulnerability and leading to a mission to save the weakened Osborn with Lizard's involvement, which we will talk about later in the video. This conflict reshapes Peter, making him more aggressive in his relationships with his friends and foes. Mary Jane is now a reporter at the Daily Bugle, led by J. Jonah Jameson. However, fans are concerned about the possible return of disliked Mary Jane missions. In the first game, players had to control Mary Jane in stealth missions that were widely criticized for being clunky and unenjoyable. In the new trailer for the sequel, there's a brief moment where Mary Jane seems to be hiding from Peter Parker in a symbiote costume. This suggests a perspective shift for her during a scene with Spider-Man. While this snippet lacks context, players are worried about the return of such missions. Hopefully, if they do come back, the game's creators have taken feedback to make them more enjoyable. However, there isn't a co-op mode available. As described by Insomniac, you'll be able to seamlessly switch between the two characters almost instantly during gameplay. Yet, I have a suspicion that this might not hold true during missions, unless they specifically design it that way. It's conceivable that this feature will be more applicable when exploring the open world, similar to the mechanics found in GTA 5. In such instances, the switching mechanism could function smoothly. There is also a possibility that we might fight Peter's symbiotic Spider-Man as a boss fight in the middle of the story, which the story trailer also teases at the end when Miles' powers help Spider-Man prevent Venom from taking over him. Now let's discuss the villains. Spider-Man 2 is introducing Venom as the primary antagonist in the upcoming game installment. Following the credits of Marvel's Spider-Man, a surprising twist occurs that Harry Osborn, Peter Parker's best friend, becomes entangled with the Venom symbiote due to an illness. In a tank filled with the symbiote, Harry, under the influence of his father Norman Osborn, awaits a cure. This revelation hints that Harry, not Eddie Brock, becomes the Venom opposing Peter and Miles. In the San Diego Comic-Con trailer, it features predominantly Harry Osborn throughout, and Venom even ends the trailer saying the same line that Harry said at the beginning of the trailer, but in Venom's voice.
We're gonna heal the world.
We're going to heal the world.
Nevertheless, Insomniac Games has not yet unveiled the array of powers and special maneuvers that Venom will wield within the game. In addition to contending with Venom, the two Spider-Men will also find themselves pitted against Kraven the Hunter, who takes on the role of the secondary villain. It appears that you'll soon find yourself confronting his henchmen throughout the expanse of New York City. Then we have Lizard, who's going to be played by Kurt Connors, as seen in the trailer. Next up, we have Wraith, who might just be Yuri Watanabe from the previous installment, and we see her in the trailer walking through fire in the background. She appears on Kraven's potential target list. Once an ally, now a foe. This tells me that we're going to see some great story development between Miles and Peter against their enemies. Mr. Negative, who is a surprise inclusion for me in the game, and we see him predominantly in the trailer at one point talking to Miles. So I can't wait to see where they take Miles' arc with regards to Mr. Negative. Then we see Grizzly. His name is Maxwell Markham, Arkham, a former wrestler who donned a grizzly bear suit and an exoskeleton harness to take on Spider-Man. There seem to be a ton of other adversaries from previous games shown on Craven's hit list, but they haven't really been confirmed, although we do see their pictures. These include Black Cat, Prowler, Tombstone, Taskmaster, Scorpion, Rhino, and Electro. Now, let's address the question. Could you play as the monstrous and formidable Venom? It's possible that Venom might become a playable character in Spider-Man 2. Todd McFarlane, who created Venom, recently had a chat with IGN at SDCC and dropped some hints that suggest Venom could be a playable character in the game.
Oh, yeah, no, that's cool. I'd play that, right? I'd play that. Yeah. I'm going, shoot, I don't want that little skinny Peter Parker dude. I'm going for the big dude over there. Like, anybody can throw around tanks. Done.
Shifting our attention to the game's expansive map, we now know that Spider-Man 2's map will be twice as big as the first game's. Creative director Brian Intihar confirmed this and discussed the unique swinging experience in Queens. He mentioned, the city is double the size compared to Spider-Man 1. In Queens, there's a neighborhood vibe with smaller buildings, perfect for web wings. Unlike the first game, which was limited to Manhattan, Spider-Man 2 will include Queens and Brooklyn, offering more possibilities. Intihar told Famitsu, these areas offer a different feel from Manhattan due to their size and residential nature. We've prepared novel situations like a battle between the cities on the river. Anticipate these fresh experiences. To navigate this expansive map, the most noteworthy change is the significant increase in traversal speed. Miles now possesses new abilities that allow him to accelerate much more swiftly than before. Additionally, he has a wingsuit this time, implying that navigating through New York City will be exceptionally rapid. In this game, Spider-Man will don the symbiote suit, and it appears that things are about to get rather intense for our friendly neighborhood hero. The suit lends him a distinctly aggressive appearance, and his interactions with Miles throughout the game are infused with a newfound attitude. This suit promises to introduce a range of innovative skill trees, focusing on lethal powers instead of the typical non-lethal abilities Peter relied on in previous games. Miles, on the other hand, seems to have grown more at ease in his environment. He's now capable of seamlessly chaining together lightning strikes and unleashing powerful ground pounds, which the game developers have aptly dubbed a Thunderburst. And as is customary with any Spider-Man title, a plethora of fresh gadgets makes their appearance, revolutionizing the way you confront adversaries and infusing the game with a renewed sense of novelty. Additionally, we'll be able to slow down the action to 70%, 50%, or 30% speed and switch back anytime. Reduced combat speed is ideal for those struggling with fast-paced action. It helps counter enemies, plan moves, and eases the experience as the game becomes tougher. This feature likely applies to boss fights too, which can challenge new players. Spider-Man 2's graphic modes have been revealed in a recent leak by an industry insider known as the Snitch. According to his tweet, there are two different graphic modes for the upcoming PS5 exclusive game, each offering its own set of features. The first mode, called Fidelity Graphic Mode, aims for high-quality visuals. It offers a frame rate of 30 FPS along with a 4K base resolution. Additionally, players can expect to enjoy ray tracing and extra visual effects to enhance the overall experience. The second mode is named Performance Mode, prioritizing smooth gameplay. This mode provides 60 FPS while delivering a resolution of 4K through upscaling. However, it's worth noting that this mode won't include ray tracing or the extra visual effects found in the Fidelity mode. Let's dive into the pre-order bonuses because there's a lot to cover. We have the Digital Deluxe Edition of Marvel Spider-Man 2, which costs $79.99. It includes the game, all pre-order rewards, and 10 special suits, 5 for Peter and 5 for Miles. There are also photo frames, stickers, and 2 extra skill points. These 10 suits were created by guest artists from comics, movies, and PlayStation Studios. The names might be a bit tricky to pronounce, and you'll see pictures of the suits on the screen. There's also a pre-order bonus for just ordering the game. If you pre-order any version of Marvel Spider-Man 2, you'll get the Arachnite suit for Peter and the Shadow Spider suit for Miles, along with color variations. There are also web gadgets and skill points to start with. This bundle costs $60.99. Now let's talk about the Feast of Resistance and the Collector's Edition. For the dedicated Spider-Man fans, There's the Collector's Edition for $229.99. It includes a voucher for the Digital Deluxe Edition, a special case, and a 19-inch statue of Spider-Man fighting Venom. This statue is truly impressive, and you can purchase the Collector's Edition on the PlayStation website or depending on your location. So there you have it, everything you need to know about Insomniac's Marvel Spider-Man 2. Are you excited for the game? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more gaming content.